All right, I'm joined now by another member of the House Judiciary Committee, Congressman Brad Schneider, Democrat of Illinois. Congressman, good to have you here. Thank you for being with us. Can you interpret for me what Jerry Nadler is saying? Is he saying we're not waiting for Mueller's report to do what?
Well, thanks, Ali. It's great to be with you. I think that the best way to take it is that the House of Representatives is independent of the special investigator. And Robert Mueller's investigation is crucial. It needs to be allowed to go to completion. The House, I believe, has an important responsibility to protect the investigation and make sure that he can follow the facts wherever they lead. But at the same time, the House has a Article I constitutional responsibility for oversight of the government. That includes the administration. And I think what Chairman Nadler was saying is that the Judiciary Committee, parallel but not dependent upon the special prosecutor, should conduct its own investigation.
President Trump had said that he shouldn't be impeached. Let's listen to how he phrased this.
I think it's very hard to impeach somebody who's done a great job. That's number one. And we even talked about that today. I said, why don't you use this for impeachment? And Nancy said, we're not looking to impeach you. I said, that's good, Nancy, that's good. But you know what? You don't impeach people when they're doing a good job. And you don't impeach people when there was no collusion, because there was no collusion.
So, in fact, the good job thing, while that's up for debate, is not what is given as a reason for impeachment. But what do you make of what the president said?
Well, I think what's clear is impeachment's not about popularity. It's not about politics. Impeachment's about whether or not someone committed a crime. And that's why the Mueller investigation is so important. It's not a question of whether people like the president or dislike the president. It's a question of, did the president conduct himself? Did he participate? Was he involved in a crime against this nation? And that's what, again, going back to Chairman Nadler's point, that in 2016, the Russians clearly had an effort to try to interfere in our elections. We don't know the involvement of the Trump campaign in that efforts by the Russians. The Mueller investigation's going down that path. I think the Judiciary Committee should do the same. And I took an oath to this Constitution. I took an oath to represent the people who elected me. I took an oath to follow the Constitution wherever it leads us. And it's too early to be talking about it.
There are clearly people in your conference who don't think it's too early to be talking about it. Do they endanger the Democratic agenda, or do you think it's useful that there are some people who are going to keep the pressure of impeachment conversations going?
No, I think the Democrats are clearly focused on an agenda. We introduced H.R. 1, focusing on restoring the American people's confidence in our government. I was pleased to have legislation that I introduced as a part of that. I think we need to focus on working for the American people, working to strengthen our economy, to strengthen our communities, to ensure the security of our nation and the opportunities for our children and all Americans. And that's what's going to be the agenda of the Democrats, and that's what we'll stay focused on. Parallel to that, the Mueller investigation and other oversight will be conducted, and we will follow the facts where they lead us.
Congressman, good to talk to you. Thank you for joining me. Congressman Brad Schneider of Illinois.
Ali, thank you. It was great talking to you.
Very good.